Hello. Oops. I'm on early. I came on a couple of minutes early. It's so frustrating when you're all set to go. Oh, Lily. I'm not ready for Lily. No, you have to get down, Lily. No, don't even look at it. You can't stream. Thank you. No streaming for you. No streaming. Oh, I don't want top. Ugh. I don't understand. It says upcoming. Um, 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 live chat for live people. Just me and my camera. Let's see. I can study my. Why doesn't that show here? Oh, there it is. Lily. It's okay, Lily. You're okay. Okay. This is what I'm going to do. I made this. Hi, Safia. I've missed you. I mean, we've missed paths. And so I hope things are well. It's good to see you. I was going to finish this journal before I started making a mess. And I finally finished another big box of Kleenex. And I made another journal. Oh, we don't need that. Is that better? Yeah. And I just emptied one of my little junk boxes over there and just started gluing stuff down and filled the whole journal. So I was waiting until I got another Kleenex box, and I'll now do volume 2. And I think I'm going to use the Midori elastic band way. Super tired still, actually. Oh gosh. Oh man. I hope you feel better soon. Yeah, this is a Kleenex box. And this is, again, more of the Amazon package paper that I've cut down and did the dimple, not dimple, but you know what I mean. All right, I'm going to put 2 eyelets in here just for the elastic to go through. And I actually got some eyelets out in anticipation of doing this. I know, I am shocking myself. I went through one of my drawers today, one of these drawers, and it's one that's just filled up with stuff, that stuff that kind of you end up with all over the place. And I ended up start to go through it, and I really started organizing. I was so proud of myself. I put all the things that were square in one pile, and all those things that were like torn bits and pieces, like in another area. And I started, and then I had some pictures, so I identified some of those. I was really starting to categorize stuff. And then I looked at the clock, and I went, shit, I have to clean this mess up so I can make this mess. And I knew it would take me a while, so I ended up throwing everything helter-skelter back into the container and basically didn't get anything done. It's still a mess. So now I have to think about tackling that again. I don't know. I don't know. And I actually didn't. I actually didn't go in there for that. I went in there looking for I've signed up for the bookmark swap at Makers. And I had made some bookmarks a while ago. And I was looking for one that I made a while ago that I didn't think I had given it away. But so I went through that whole drawer looking for that. And alas, it was not there. I found some little bookmarks. I know. Yeah, at least I tried. What more can I say? But I ended up, there was so much stuff. I mean, it was just little bitsy stuff, little tiny stuff that I know, I'll use. I mean, if I start working on my journals again, that's the kind of stuff, the little stuff that you look for all the time, little pieces of filler, So I got a lot of that stuff. And I put that in one little thingy. So okay. There. And I will put something in here. I wonder if I should put that on. No, I'm going to cover this. This is all going to be covered with collage. And I wonder, should that be on the... No, I'll find something pretty and then get some glassine or something to put, over that to make it look like a nice window. Okay. All right. I think I'm only going to have... Hi, Mariah. I was telling Safia that I started going through one of the tote boxes in the craft thing because I was looking for, in pursuit of a bookmark that I had made a while ago that I had not given away, and it was one that I really liked. And so that's what motivated me to go through this. Oh, I'm just going to put elastic around this. But anyway, I ran out of time. Ended up throwing everything back in the drawer to get cleaned up and ready to make this mess. So I almost tidied. Not quite, though. Let's see. Well, I went through another wad of Amazon packaging. And then I get more in the mail, just like that. Every time you order something. And you would think that the order... Well, actually, you know what? I can stick 2 in there, and I can have 2 signatures. Yeah. I'll come back around this way. This ways. And then we'll go down there. And then we'll cut that there. Ugh. I don't even know what I was saying. Update on the construction. Unfortunately, there isn't any. They did not work last week. A whole rain friggin' free week of no rain. And nothing happened. I thought they were going to start Tuesday, but no, they were going to start Thursday. But oh no, they were not starting Thursday. The lumber was going to be delivered Thursday. Oh, so this is the stuff that I'm hearing from my contractor. And I keep telling myself, you guys probably are bored of hearing it, but I feel you want at least an update, right? So I can at least bitch for a couple of minutes about it. And then, so, and of course, this week coming, there's a 65 chance of rain every single day the whole week. But I'm not surprised. So if I'm lucky and they get here early in the morning, my early and their early are two different things. But if they got here early in the morning, because the rain usually doesn't start until later in the day, they could maybe get a couple of hours in. But have no control over it. And now the contractor, right? He's got the perfect excuse in the world. He is so lucky. He's got the absolute perfect excuse for getting nothing done. It's the weather. I can't do anything about the weather. No, that's right, Vinny. You can't do anything about the weather. That's what you could have done before the weather arrived. Oh, there you go. All right, let me just stick this in, and then I'm going to... Hi, Aunt Bex. Hi, Angie. Hope you're all well. Okay. I think I can put 2 signatures in. Let's see, what do we got here? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, so 5 and 5 will do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right, we'll have 2 signatures. Oh, okay. Thanks for stopping in, Becky. Got to check on Mill. If you don't know, Mill is, I'm sure you all do, but it stands for mother-in-law. Looky there. So we got, ooh, don't come untied. No. No. I like the sound of Becky saying Scott was putting tools away. Hi, Di. How are you? Saw you earlier. I've discovered a whole new world at Ginger Cat Lady at Pam's. It's crazy. For those of us that wake up at horrible times or live on the other side of the world where it's really not 3 a.m. in the morning. But you get to meet so many people. Looky there. Ta-da! That came out pretty good. I'm thinking I might actually make this my daily journal. I don't know. I keep a daily journal. Usually it's in a very nice kind of journal book. But this would be kind of cool. And look, I'm going to collage the covers and everything. But look, you can even stick it back like that. I even have one of those writing boards, those little things you can slip in so you can so you can write. But anyway, and then obviously a closure. But I'm very happy with that. Now, last week I did one of Louise Fletcher's lessons, right? And I'm hoping I'm right. And I kind of petered out at the end, I do believe. But I just want to show you what I ended up with from last week. Yeah. I can't even remember what it was. I'd have to go back and read the lesson. But I cut them down, and they came out in all different sizes. This one was actually this way. I like it better this way because it looks like flower pots and square flowers. Anyway, this is just, I was frustrated and I just took the ink pad, the smearer thing that you put ink on, and I just smeared all the ink out of it around. That's it. And put some gold down under. That's just a weird one. Remember when I was using the hi Brenda. I was using that little trivet thing from Dollar Store. That's that. And then someone saw a farm in this, a chicken and a pig. And this is a stamp I made. And I added this. This was obviously a dot thing, dot stencil. And these were the total. I ran out of steam. And yeah, I know it's this because I did this on all, because I just kind of like the way it looked. Okay. So I got a lot of big pieces of stuff. It's kind of fun. I'm not used to working in big stuff. And that's not watercolor paper. That's poster board paper. That's held up really, really well. I'm sorry. You better, sorry. You might want to download those after, because I don't know how long they're going to be up. At least until September 13th, so you've got plenty of time. So this is the one I'm doing today, and I do believe this is lesson 5. Okay, and I'm using a couple of things. And lesson 5 was kind of cool because the directions for lesson 5, and this may be a bonus one, I don't know. I'd have to go back and read the whole thing. And this is option 1. Oh my gosh. On pink Post-it note. Oh, there it is. Duh. Okay, it's right in front of me. All right, so this is the virtual, it's called the virtual surprise jar. And I might do this in my regular streams because it's pretty good. Cool. They have 15, she's got 15 painting prompts. So the directions are pick 3 of them and do them in, let me tell you. No, that's not the directions. Nope, that's not the directions. Oh, okay. This is it. I'm sorry, folks. Pick 3 numbers, which I have. I've picked 3, 5, and 15. I figured that's a good number, right? or numbers. You must then follow the prompts in order. So that means I've obviously have to do number 3 first, then 5, then 15. Layering each action without pausing to evaluate. Do them in the order of the numbers. No more than 5 minutes on each instruction. Once the 5 minutes is up, switch to the new instruction. You can work realistically or abstractly, but you must do what the instructions say, even if it will mess up your painting. Aren't these cool? I think this is awesome. Let's see. React. Now respond to what's emerging. Add up to 5 more marks, brush strokes, drawing marks, etc. Doing whatever you feel like. This is your chance to edit out things you don't like or add something that you feel will enhance the painting. Stop when you've added 5 things and then reflect. I think this is a really, really, really cool prompt thing. It's called the virtual surprise jar. Ah, that's right. Okay. I am going to bring in another aid. I've got this. This is the prompts. And now I'm going to use Robert Bob Burbridge's. Bob Burbridge is an artist that has teaches and everything. He mostly works in acrylic. And he has come up with his own color wheel. So I'm going to incorporate his color wheel today in doing this exercise. And this is what his color wheel looks like. And he has on this, he has labeled what the colors are going to be, and you choose them accordingly. So this is number 1. It moves, this one, and this one says dominant color. And then you look down the next arrow, and this is a purple, and this is going to be what's known as a spice color. Then number 2 down here at the bottom is the focal point color. And then the color over here to the left is going to be another spice color. Now, if you watch him, and I've watched all of his videos, when he's talking about spice colors, obviously they're just used to spice things up, just a little dab here or there. The focal point obviously is going to kind of represent a focal point. And then this is my dominant color is basically going to be my background. So this is what I chose. I chose a blue-green as my number 1, as my dominant color. And I'm using my golden teal. I'm very excited. I can use this. And then the focal point is red. So I have red, cardinal red. Okay. And then one spice color is yellow. So I've got some Amsterdam yellow. And then the other spice color is purple. And this is apple barrel purple iris. So, and then white and black. Okay. So I'm using a Bob Burbridge's color wheel. The other thing I got from him, I'll show that to you later. It's another thing that came in that little package thing that I bought. All right. So number 3 is, this is what I have. I picked 3, 5, and 15. Purple. I can get to reach my pencil. That's good enough. Okay. So number 3, and this is what I'm going to start out with, is, and I didn't know what these were. I had this covered and I just wrote down the number. So I had no idea. I didn't go through and pick, I think I'll do this and this and this. So number 3 is paint with one brush held in the wrong hand. Try to get a variety of marks with that one brush. So I was going through some of my brushes that I never use. I thought maybe I would do this in Dice thing if I'm still in. So I've never used, I think they call this what, a cat's eye brush, I think. But this is what I'm going to use in my left hand. And this ought to be very interesting. Okay. So and then that's it for number 3. One brush, uh, and paint, obviously. She doesn't say, just says paint. And you want to hear the other prompts? Number 5 is, this is easy. Number 5 is going to be scribble with a pencil or other drawing material. So I got out red, purple, and yellow distress crayons, Timmy's product that I never really used. These are things I want to do. I could do this in Dyson. I never use these, and they're just drying up. So I thought and these are the spice colors. Okay, so that's what I'm going to use for number 5. And number 15 is load a brush with lots of paint and water and then press it hard. I don't understand what you mean. I know what I'm supposed to do, but her directions don't make sense to me. She said, load a brush with lots of paint and water and then press it hard onto your paper. Hold the paper up to let the paint run. I'm not going to press hard, but I know what she means. So we're going to get drips that are going to come down. Now the question is, do I change I think I'm going to change the color of the drips as I move across the 28 inches. Well, it's not 28 inches now that it's taped, but anyway, the board. So I thought that would be cool. So that's it. So number 1, let me get some paints out. And we will. Hi, Chris. Good to see you. I normally see Chris at Miriam's. Miriam was not feeling up to, Yeah. Okay. But put a lot of that down because that's it doesn't necessarily have to be. I wonder if using this color wheel, whether, oh shit, oh sorry, oh, I got a lot of red, more red than I wanted. Well, it's Vocal Point. I don't know why I picked these colors, but because of the teal. I like the teal. It's one of my favorite colors. Okay, narrow down. Okay, and a squirt of white. I'm just working over. I should have had that up in the front so you could have seen what I was doing. I don't think it's too exciting. Oh, this is awful white paint. That's too bad because I have good white paint in the other room. Okay. It's got like a blood clot. You know what I mean? How it gets all clotty and disgusting. That's what it's suffering from. Okay. All right, I got way too much paint. I keep on thinking this one only calls for using 1 sheet, not 2. All right, well, I need water. I got my water. I keep it in these jars. And then I put the lids on because I found out without the lids on, if I just leave them out on my table for when I want to use them, guess what happens? The water evaporates. So that's why I have them in a couple of jars at the ready. Writing tasks. Ugh, I don't envy you. I really don't. I'd come home with so much work on the weekends. It was ridiculous. Okay, so I have to use my left hand. Here's the palette. And yeah. And well, we'll try it, right? It's gonna be quite. I think this cat brush. I think is that called a cat eye brush? I think. I'm trying to mix paint too over here. What color does that make? Can't tell. Oh, it's like a purpley color. Not really a grayy color. Maybe a little bit more red. It's not that easy with your non-dominant hand. A little snaky action. Some more water. Maybe get some purple. I don't know why I did that. That was stupid. Now I should try to make some different types of marks. So let's pick this up and make some marks. Ooh. That's cool. I've seen that done before where you have two colors. Get a little color at one end and then trying to. I kind of like that. It's kind of fun. Oh, you can see it. You can see it. Oh, no, I didn't. Damn it. Okay. Yeah, I'll stop. I know I've gone over my 5 minutes. Thank you, Safia. I'm sure I've gone way over my 5 minutes. Let's set a timer. It's okay. Let's set a timer. Timer. Watch. We want to set timer. And we want it. I want a timer. Cancel. Stopwatch. Yeah, that'll be good enough. We want. Oh, gosh, guys. This is not working. Wait a minute. Shit. I don't want this. I want timers. Duh. Well, I'm sorry. Gosh darn it. It's right in my friggin' face. Ooh. 5 minutes. Okay. Do I know what I'm doing? Let me just give me a second. I got to make sure I know what I'm doing. 3 is. Let me just put my phone in the paint. Oh, God, my brain. Paint with. Oh, 5. Scribble with pencil. Okay. Scribble with pencil. All righty. That's not going to be 5 minutes. All right. Here we go. Start. All right. Pencils. Okay. Scribble with pencils. So I should do some scribbling over here, huh? Oh my. See? Haven't used these in forever. So we'll do some scribbling here. Close that up. Bring out the yellow. Color that in. Let's see. Maybe you can't see that, so how about little marks down the. Probably shouldn't use all my marks. That was stupid, Ann. All right, some red. It's like lipstick. I think you could probably wear this as lipstick. Chapstick. If you're in a bind and you're a crafter and your lips are dry, oh, let me get out a crayon stick. And I will be ready to go. I should probably added some of, let's see, oh, I do have that color. Yeah, I do. Look, kinda. Whoop, 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 whoop. Color that in. Okay. That's got to be more than 5 minutes. I did start it. Oh my God, there's 2 hours. No, not 2 hours. 2 minutes and 42 seconds. Aw. Well, let's scribble some more. Whoops. Yeah. Let's put a little scribbly thing around. This could be some sort of animal. I'm seeing an animal. See, that's its haunches. And he's standing up on his hind legs. Do you see that animal? Now, I don't know what this is, though. Hi, Jenny. Do you see that? Oh, look, and there's his eyelash. And lipstick. Oh, hippo. I think it could be a hippo. It's kind of a big hippo ear, but we could just give her a little tiny ear. Or where was that ear? But here's, you can't see it, but there's literally an eye, a closed eye with eyelashes, and those could be her lips. Oh, I think it is a hippopotamus. Now the time's got to be almost up. Come on, come on, come on. Jesus, another whole minute. Oh, okay. Oh, I can't use a pen. I could probably. Let's do some. Let's do some red, 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 red. I'm going to put the red here. Color in these squares. There. This is not as easy. I thought this would be not stressful. And I'm finding it, well, I find all of this kind of stuff stressful. Okay. I'm gonna mess them up. I don't know what's gonna, actually it doesn't matter. Because, but I don't have that much more to do. Oh, I'm just gonna throw paint. Whoa. That'll get you going in the morning. scared the hell. Oh, Lily slept right through it. Okay. All right. Now, I won't be using this brush. I'm supposed to make a mess. Load a brush with water and paint, and then press it down hard. I think she just means, you all know, it's kind of like that across the top, and have dribbles. Let me get my phone out of the way. And let me, oh, can I hit that button? Oh, I hit the button and it started. How convenient is that? All right. Okay, so these are the brushes I was thinking of using. It says one brush. And these, again, are brushes that I haven't used. I hope I can, okay. You know what this is? Everyone knows what this is. This is one of those cheapo basting brushes. You dip it in olive oil and then you pull out. But this, I've seen some artists using these, and there's a name for this brush. I know you can get it other than cheap brush. There's a technical name for this type of brush. Bye, Angie. Now this will really produce. I'm not supposed to splatter. I'm not. Oh, that's good. I'm not supposed to splatter. I'm supposed to drip, because I'm thinking here's the computer and the sewing. I would be splattering the wall. Or the other brush. These are Simply Simon brushes, which are not too bad. I think I'm going to use this one. So I think you're going to get different things out of this one. I'm looking at the chat on my channel, and I don't know I have no idea. Hi, Mrs. Long. I know. Okay, what I say, I'm going to use this brush. And I can use my dominant hand. Thank you very much. Not that that's going to make much of a difference. I'm sorry, it was interesting because they were talking about that in P&M today. And that how a lot of the folks are kind of ambidextrous in there. They were talking about what hand they brayer off with. And some of them said that they're lefties, but they brayer off with their right hand. So I thought it was a very interesting discussion that was going on today at P&M. There's always interesting discussions over there. It's just that kind of channel. All right. I'm going to use this brush. And what I wanted to do was dip it in one color paint, right? And then do the dribble thing. And then clean this and go to another and try to get some of the colors. I'm trying to see. Let's see. Let's see. I lost it. Or was the try different mark making one, or the pick 3 one? I can't remember. Yeah, there was one where I could go back and spend another 5 minutes doing. Oh, no, I think that's when I'm done completely, if that's what you're referring to. When I'm completely done with all of this, then I can go back and I can do mark making for another 5 minutes if I want. Okay. I think I've got that right. And if I don't, oh, well. Here's the palette. I'm going to put it off to the side. I've got a big friggin' wad of black paint. So I guess I'm going to put the water, I'm going to move the water over here. I'm working on my little end table, which is pretty stupid, but I put some paper down. I mean, it's a real piece of furniture. As much of a real piece of furniture that I own. Oh my God, I almost put this brush with my left hand in the thingy. That would have been funny. Especially, but I didn't have to. All right. Press down hard. Ooh. Ooh, I'm liking that. Oh, it's going on a little journey here. Okay. I think I'm going to try another color. Oh, shit. Oh, come on. Well, the hell with that. That's not right. That's just not acceptable. Sorry. We don't have to play by those rules. Sorry, Louise. Okay, here comes the. Press it down hard. Wow. Maybe do a little splattering. Oh, look, it's picking up that other color. Whoa. Okay. Ow. Oh, this is hard. It's hard holding that up because I have that one shoulder that basically is not a shoulder. It's just a thing. Okay. What do you think? Hi, Belinda. Yes, it said, that's right. I might even get some gold out. All right. I'm going to add one more color over here. I think I'm going to do the red. Okay, here we go. I didn't press hard enough. Guess I didn't have enough water on there. Let me try that again. There we go. Huh. I mean, looking in the thing, I like this. This looks like flowers, doesn't it? Does that not look like a bunch of flowers? 1, 2, 3, 4. Even with a little leaf. So I'm not touching that baby because I'm thinking that's going to be fun to kind of mess around with when it's all completely dry and it's it's cut up and it's not part of it. And what did I just say? I wasn't going to do anything with it. And what am I doing? And be careful. You've got that one pretty far. Just missed the computer. I'm dangerous when it comes to splattering. This brush, I am highly recommending it. If you want a sloppy, wet, droopy, I just made a very ugly color. I wonder if I can fix it. I don't think so. All right, I'm going to try like starting here. Pressing hard. I got a little bit. It's a yucky color. I feel like Bob Burbage or Bob Ross with the big brushes, and slapping it around. That's what I'm doing. I'm the big boys slapping it around. Oh boy. Slapped it too far. No. Oh no! Can't stop it. No. No, go back the other way. Oh dear. I gotta clean that up before I can put this down. I need an assistant. Oh, assistant. I made a mess. Well, this will be, you can add to this mess over here. That's what's fun about these drop cloths. When you do this. If you want to see, hi Sherry, hi Candy. If you want to see a beautiful drop cloth type of thing, you've got to check out Ampex Creations. I mean, because she does the most amazing doodles. Oh my God. It's just gorgeous. Mine are not, well, this might end up being something, but this is kind of dominating. All right. Now, I'm not going to put a timer on if you don't mind, because my gosh, this is going to be a short stream. I can add marks, I think, right? I think they said I could add marks. So what's a mark? What's a mark? Among friends. That's a mark. Ooh, probably was not a good idea. Well, wait a minute. Maybe I can fix that. I'll take out my whip. I'll take out my handy dandy composition guide. And there's really nothing I can do. Well, let's see. Maybe I can. Maybe if I do something like this. Come up even bigger. And then have just a little. There. It's Sisyphus. And this needs a little line across here. It's supposed to be like on a tightrope. And this is called, are you ready for it? I bet you these are a visual guide to the 12 design compositions. That is another thing that Bob Burbridge has for sale. And I don't quite have this one right. Well, it's not too bad. If this was tilted more up this way, this would be anybody. I bet you Mariah would know that. It's, now imagine if this was tilted up a little. It's tension. Do you feel the tension? Can you feel the tension? Get this big, I feel the tension. I'm really uptight. I feel it. It's tension. Yeah, it's tension. Whether I'll leave it as tension, I don't know. So I want to, I thought the black would be better, but it's not really. Ooh. Let me try to just gently. Just kind of, ooh, stay away from my flowers. Just, oh, Ann, damn it. You see what I'm doing? I'm just swinging it. Oh, that's a swing in it. You gotta stop. It kind of looks like hair. Oh, maybe I can just curl that up a little bit and make that a. I kind of like that. That was fun. I didn't get any of the action over here. Let's try some over here. Oh, I got all this purple ink on here. Okay, Chris. Let's see. Ooh, maybe I can do this. Oh, wow. Did you see that? Was that fun? I'm going to do it again. Ooh. Oh, I should have done it this way. And it could have been flowers. Well, it still could be flowers. Wow, I got a lot of purple ink on the this has a name, right? Fennel? Yeah. That might end up being some sort of little flowery thing. All right. Let's see. I like that. I like that. I think I can save that. These are just, I'm not sure about these. So maybe let me pick a composition. And that's one of Bob's. Well, I guess it's not his. It's a legitimate. Ooh. Let's do the cantilever design. And I'm going to draw it with a thing. I do have a black one, all navy blue. That's good enough. Of the crayon sticks. And let's see. I think I'm going to do it on this one. And it's like a weird. Oh, where is it? It's like a monster. And this one even seems more tension-like than this one. But it's kind of like, I come down like so. You come up. And you've got like an eye here and another slitty eye here. This is it here. And then it's got kind of a thing and something here. And then it's got a thing that's coming out of its head. And it's a glob of something that's hanging from the end of that. Does that make any sense to you? I guess. It's one of the 12 designs. I guess for those people in the design world, there are 12 basic designs. And this is an example of them. So I'm going to paint this in. What color? I don't want to paint black because that would just be too dark. How about the well? I think I'm going to paint this purple. I have a brush here. Oh, here's this brush. I think I'm just going to paint it in purple. Yeah. I'm just going to pick up some purple paint now. It's pretty watery. Okay, let's paint this purple. It's not as muddy as it looks. I'm looking in the camera, and it looks really muddy, but it really isn't that muddy when I'm looking at it. And usually that's funny because usually it always looks better in the camera. Okay. We'll paint his weird little belly. Leave a little white sliver. Maybe that's his belly button. I don't know. I have no idea. This makes no sense. Hello, Alice. Hello, Alice. Now, I will tell you again what this is. Now, I'm taking him literally or painfully because I am basically reproducing what he did, and I'm sure his is meant to be symbolic. I don't know what's symbolic. I don't know. But here's the cantilever, and again, here's the sheet. 12 design compositions. This is Robert Burridge's studio chart. And here's the one I just did. Cantilever. Cantilever? I don't know whether I'm pronouncing that right. Oh, I need that little dot there. That dot's very important. I know that. I need a dot there. I have some purple here. I'm going to put a dot right here. Yes, because people are going to be drawn to that dot. You know, this other stuff, obviously, if you were really doing this, you wouldn't have this other extraneous, you know what I mean, the extra stuff. But if that was just like on a canvas, not this pronounced, I'm thinking, but your eye is going to go to that dot. Your eye is going to go to that dot probably before you go to this, I think. I think I'm finally getting some sort of handle on design. I mean, I understand the design and the quadrant, and you never want to put anything in the middle. I understand, and you should repeat, if you have some color here, then you want to repeat it somewhere else. It's taken me forever to learn those basics. Okay, should we try another one? I don't know whether anybody's. Hi, Beth. I'm making another mess. I'm so sorry. I missed that Happy Meal one. I'm assuming that was the paper dolls. I was playing bridge. Oh, I'm glad. I had a lot of fun making them. And I came across some doll parts, some doll legs and arms when I was going through this junk thingy. And really, I keep on getting paint on me. They're really they're very Mrs. Gigi going to sleep. Oh, but thanks for coming in and saying hey. I appreciate that. Oh, okay. Last night was Saturday night. I don't know what I was doing. Okay, I'm going to try one more. And obviously I have to be aware of what's already on, what the background is. And I'm seeing if I have anything that would work into what's already there. And not really. But overlapping frames might work. You see them right here? Whoops. This one, overlapping frames. That could work. And I could do that one on, I think I might sacrifice Miss Hippopotamus over here. Hi, Barbara. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do this, do the overlapping frames here, and maybe incorporate some of these into the squares. Now the question is what color. I think it really should be black. I think it should be black. So I guess I'll paint that black. Let me clean this toothbrush. Yeah, let me clean this toothbrush while I'm at it. Let me clean this brush and get another brush. Actually, you know what? I could use this brush. I think I'm pretty good-ish. All right, I'm going to use this brush. And I'm going to use black. And we're going to paint some overlapping black thingies. So I'm going to do this. And this is going to be like the dominant one, I think. And maybe we'll have one that comes down like so. Just overlapping and over like so. Down. Up. Across. But this is a nice, fun paintbrush. Wow. Love it. Look how thin I can go. Well, that's not even a good example because the brush is dry. Ooh, I can do one right here. How did I miss that? Screaming at me. I'm over here. Overlap me. Pick up some more black. And let's see. This one, I need to have one in the middle that's fatter and more dominant than the rest. He's the big box on the block. Okay. And then I'm going to have a little one like that down here. So that's kind of repeating stuff, like you're supposed to repeat stuff. So we're going to do this down here. Down here. Let's see. This is going to have like a little opening. And this is going to connect here. This. How's that looking? I'm kind of liking it. Let's see. I need to come over here. These are good. They're just not dark enough. I think, let's see. Yeah, we'll do that. All right, I need one down here. That and one over here. Ooh. One up here. And dots. Need dots. Need dots. See how well I can do with the dots with this. Without me showing you my head. I can't do it. I can't. It's not a dot. Should use my fingerprint. That's not too bad. Ah, come on. It's got some goopy stuff on the tip of it. Well, Anne, wipe it off, idiot. Okay, I will. Don't sit there and just bitch about it. Do something about it. Okay. Much better. I just need more water. Speaking of water, all the lumber for my addition is sitting out in the weather and being rained on and getting saturated with water. I don't know how that works. I can't think it can be good. There are a couple of pieces of pressure treated marine out there, lumber, but I don't know. What do you mean? Well, that's got a dot. And I don't want to touch that. Let's put some dots here, just simple dots. You see what I'm doing? Yeah, you can. Let me get some more paint. I squeezed out so much black paint. It's ridiculous. Like globberoonies. Maybe I should put my brush down and press hard. Where could I do that? Ooh. Let's do that again. And again. And again. Ooh. And we're going to go right into the wet red paint. And again. Wow. That was fun. Did you see that? Ooh. That was kind of joyous for me, I have to say. That was definitely unexpected. Did not expect to do that. This is going to dap up some of this. Maybe stick some of it over there. I got some wet spots. You pick that up and maybe stick some of that over here. Ooh, some wet spot here. Stick it down here. It's a good way to get rid of that. You know, you pick it up and you put it down somewhere else. Share the wealth. I have some red. No, that's pretty well dry. Well, I got blob. No, that's pretty well dry. Yeah, it's pretty well dry. Oh no, this is not. I got some wet stuff here. So let's stick that in there. Some wet stuff here. Well, that won't hurt there. Ooh, that could have been a leaf. Okay. All right. Okay. Well, yeah. So that's it. That's all she wrote. Yeah. This was lesson 5, I think. I'm going to do this exercise again. You're going to see me try this several, because there's 15 prompts on there, and I think you could easily do it in one of our extended streams. I mean, I'm going to sign off here in two or 3 minutes, and I already put together a journal and did this in less than, I've only been on, well, a little bit before 5. So about an hour and 15, 20 minutes. So it could easily be an activity that you can do. So you're going to see some more of these from me too, because it was fun. All right. So everybody have a wonderful week. Thank you so much for being here, as always. And I'll see you out on the webs. And remember, if you can't be good, be careful and fabulous. Bye. Let's see if I can